They took too long to rotate the first zone, which leads to them struggling to rotate in all the other zones as they have teams surrounding them constantly. What they should do is perfect the loot route so they can be as fast as possible looting and rotate early, which is before first zone starts moving. When you rotate early, it's good because you can go to that side so there's less congestion and easier to rotate. Or go center where you are more likely to pull zones, which saves mats and less chances of losing shields when rotating. This tip really only refers to FNCS, Cash Cup Finals or top 1% Cash Cup Open games. What this means is any game with Storm Surge. What Raisin and Pain do bad is, due to their poor off-spawn plan, they don't have time to get surged, which grieves them later in the game. What they should do is get on high elevation early in the game and shoot people when they are rotating. Here they are in a bad position due to all the mistakes earlier in the game. The fact they are below Storm Surge and have to rotate the zone, they are likely to die, and unless they get a lucky beam in there, they have to 50-50, which is exactly what happens and leads them to dying. They start getting hit by Surge and are forced to 50-50 Janus and Vortex, which ends in them dying. This game, they have a much better start because they get up on the hill first and get Storm Surge tags on enemies around them. The only thing I'd be worried about is, due to how long they spend on the hill getting tags in a game where they didn't pull zone onto the hill, would they have been able to get Surge rotating the somewhere opposite on the map like Sanctuary? In my opinion, they do a big misplay here that the best pros don't do, that isn't really obvious to see. The misplay is positioning and their materials. What they should have done is rotated further into zone 2 minutes or more earlier, instead of wasting their time looking for extra surge on the hill. This would have allowed them to get to a building or a big bunch of brick rocks which they could have based on. Then they would have been in a good position and had lots of materials. And as you can see here, it's exactly what I was saying. The best pros are the FNCS winners, Aqua and Vino. They literally have like twice the amount of mats as Raisin and Pena. There's obviously a reason Aqua and Vino have that much mats. They know they need that much mats to perform in the game. Seems as this is the last tip of the video, it's going to be quick. What they should have done is made a longer tarp into zone so they could have had more time to find a pad and rotate into zone alive, instead of dying because you were too greedy to keep the extra materials.